the truth.
So guys, the other day I went to the club, and you know, when you're at the club, you just vibing, drinking, enjoying your life. And then you see like a baddie walk by, right? And you're like, yo, I should go talk to her. But then you realize as you're walking up to her that you know what you're gonna say, and you're most likely gonna fumble the bag, so you just don't go talk to her at all. Well, maybe that situation happened to me. But for today's video, we actually got something that might help us out with that situation. So the video we'll be taking a look at is called Secret to Getting Better at Talking to People. This will be by Improvementpill, so go ahead and check them out. I'll be leaving a link down below. But this video is actually recommended to me by a friend, and you know, I'm pretty sure this friend would appreciate me reacting to this video for you guys, because like you can learn a lot from this. But all that being said, guys, let's jump into this video and let's see what we can do to get better at talking to people.
Welcome to the Befriend course, where I show you how to befriend more people. Today I want to reveal to you the secret to getting better at talking to people. So let's dive right into it. So the first thing you have to understand
it's like an animation,
is that
huh?
you were not born socially handicapped. We humans
I like that.
are a
That's
very
facts.
social species. So much
We really
in
are.
fact that you can take a baby and put him or her in a room full of people, and over time, he or she will learn to speak purely through observation.
That's tough.
No one needs
That's
to go
actually
to
so
the
cool.
baby and say, hey, that's a cat. Yes, cat. C-A-T. Meow, meow. Say it with
I'm
me.
not gonna lie to you, I'll be doing that
don't have to
sometimes.
do any of
Not
that.
gonna lie.
If you just talk and go about your daily activities, the baby is capable of learning your language by pure observation. And this is because the human brain is actually extremely good at identifying patterns and rules when it comes to social interactions, which is basically what language is, if you think about it.
Which is actually so cool and so true that like you can really just learn something by just looking and spending time in that environment.
And rules. So it's not that you were born socially handicapped. The reason your social skills aren't that great is simply because you haven't given your brain enough time to observe interactions and become fluent in all of the patterns and rules. In short, you lack practice. And for the most part, it's not
So you
really
gotta go
your
out there and
fault,
just practice.
Because if you think about it, in modern times, we spend the large majority of our time behind screens
Low-key,
interacting
this
with
is
each other.
facts.
And it's only been getting worse and worse
Damn.
every generation.
That's actually kind of crazy though, like that you're not really socially handicapped. You just haven't had like enough experience or put yourself in those type of situations. Damn, I'm actually blowing my mind because I feel like I haven't put myself in enough of those situations. Yo, this guy's actually making me panic.
I didn't get a smartphone until I was almost like 20 years old. But nowadays, most kids get their first smartphone before they're even 10. And we all know that it doesn't take much skill or practice to accept a friend request and shoot someone a message. We can type and use emojis to communicate with each other.
That's
but
actually
it's
facts.
really,
Damn, this is
really
crazy.
different from actually talking to someone in real life. When you're texting, there are hundreds of little components that are not there. Hundreds of little patterns and rules that your brain isn't able to observe about the other person.
Damn,
For
this is actually
example,
so
things
crazy.
like their body language, facial expressions, tonality, speed of talking, proximity, eye contact, etc. These are all components that you have to pay attention to when talking to someone else in real life.
This is actually so
if you
true
wanna
as
make
facts.
friends. But all of these factors are completely missing when you text or message someone using your magic little rectangle. In a way, talking to people in real life is like a completely different language.
It really is though. This is actually so freaking crazy. Like this is actually blowing my mind, and I love this because like he said, like sending a message is so easy. Like you can just be like, hey yo, what you doing? Let's hang out. But in person, it really is a whole different beast, which is so crazy.
The reason why your social skills aren't that great and why you feel nervous about meeting new people is simply because you haven't been giving your brain enough time to properly learn this language. You're fluent in texting, but you're barely passing real life talking. Sort of like how I barely passed Chinese.
I'm actually kind of excited.
In high school. The secret to getting better at talking to people or learning any language
I'm
is
not
to
going to
simply
practice
get
now.
more practice, to interact
Facts.
with more people, to give your brain more opportunities to observe and learn the unique patterns and rules of this language.
This
Now
video
you might
motivated
be
me to go out there and
wondering,
practice.
Pill. Okay, that makes sense and all, but how do I get more practice? Well, when I was about 18 years old, I decided to take on what's called the 100 Interaction Challenge to improve my social skills. Basically, you have a month to interact with 100 people. It doesn't really matter how deep the interactions are. Heck, you could run up to people and just say hi and then run away, and that would still count as an interaction.
Hey, I'm actually gonna do this, and if you guys want, like in a month, I'll go ahead and show you guys like the people I've interacted with. I'll go ahead and like maybe get their IGs or stuff. But if you guys want to see me do that, leave a comment down below because I'll actually be down. I'm gonna do it regardless. But if you guys want to see like my progress and how it went, let me know. But this is actually dope.
The
I like this a
majority of
lot.
my interactions during this challenge involved asking people for directions while pretending that my phone died and that I was lost. And although these interactions on a surface level seemed very simple and short, I eventually found myself transitioning into deeper conversations. And this actually led to a whole lot of practice for my brain. And I did see a pretty significant boost in my social skills.
Damn, I'm actually excited to try this out. I'm gonna try it out. This is
Now, a
dope.
quick little side note, people always ask me to make a course for the 100 interaction challenge whenever I talk about it. But to be honest, it wouldn't really even be a course. I literally just explain to you all you have to do. But then they'd often say something like, oh,
I'm excited. I'm gonna try
have
this.
an accountability group, and also if you can motivate us every day of the challenge. So if that's something you're interested in, I guess, why not? I'll make the program because I do enjoy helping you out. All you gotta do is
this
sign
guy's
up for my
pretty good.
mailing
I like
list
this
using
guy's
the
like
link in the description box below, and I'll let
the way
you
he
know
acts.
the next time we
I don't know
run
what that's
this
called. I can't think of the word right now.
experimental program. Back to the topic at hand, here's a good analogy that I want to leave you with when it comes to getting better at talking to people. Watching videos to learn social skills is sort of like watching videos when you're trying to learn how to ride a bike. Yes, it can be very helpful to watch others do it. It can be helpful to learn exactly how bikes even work. But the fastest way to learn how to ride a bike is to just
to
jump
ride a
on
bike.
and start pedaling. Sure,
That's
you'll
just,
probably
oh,
fall
bro,
over
this
and
dude blew
over
my
again,
mind.
but eventually
Oh my
you'll
goodness.
get it right. Eventually you'll figure out how to balance properly. And this is basically what happens when you go out and start talking to more people. Sure, you'll probably have a couple of awkward interactions, but eventually you will learn the patterns and rules of the culture. You'll learn what's funny, what's not appropriate.
Oh man,
and over
this dude got me
time,
so
you
excited
will
for this
learn how to
100-person
speak with
challenge.
finesse. You will learn how to balance. So just go out there and start talking to more people. That's the secret. Hope you guys like this video. If you want to learn more about the theory behind
this is a great video. I like this a lot. This is a great video. This dude, Improvement Pill, is so dope. The reason why I actually wanted to watch the video is because it was for me. It's not for a friend if you guys didn't pick it up in the beginning. But during like the year of 2020 when COVID happened, before I was so social, I was talking to everybody. I'd go up to some random person and be like, hey, I love your shoes. Where'd you get those shoes from? And then we have like a good like 10-minute conversation about life. Or I'll go up to like some female, be like, hey, like, you look amazing today. I just wanted to let you know, and I'll just walk away. Or sometimes those conversations would lead somewhere deeper. But like during COVID, like I was just so used to being home and not talking to anybody that I kind of got nervous again to talk to people, which is so weird because it's really not me. I'm such an extroverted person. I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. The fact that I get nervous to talk to people now is actually like kind of messing me up in my head because I'm overthinking very easy situations that shouldn't be overthunk. That's not a word, but hearing this video actually like inspired me again to go out there and start talking to people. So I'm gonna try the 100% challenge. And like I said, if you guys want to know about my progress or how it's going or how it went after a month, leave a comment down below. But all that being said, guys, for now, I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me, and peace. I did that all completely backwards. I apologize.